We turn to college football, where the playoff gets underway tomorrow night. And I've got a new rendition of College Corner for us.
College Corner.
Going to start with Texas A&M versus Miami here. And we will take the Aggies -3.5 against the Hurricanes. Now, this one's pretty simple for me. This is a Texas A&M team that has been within the top 4 in the polls all season long. Started the season 11-0. Had a lot of big wins along the way. Just a great defense, a highly versatile offense that can beat you both through the air and on the ground. Really good football team. That did lose on the road to the Texas Longhorns in the final game of the regular season. Kind of put a little bit of a stench on them, I guess you could say. You get a lower seed than they probably deserved, given the 11-0 start. You're kind of getting dinged at the wrong time. I like this group to respond after a couple of weeks of recollecting themselves after losing a rivalry game like that to end the season. They knew they were going to be in the playoff regardless of result in that game. Thought they caught a very inspired performance in a very difficult place to play from Texas. Well, now you're back at home in the first round of the playoff against a team, quite frankly, I think A&M should pummel. This Miami Hurricanes team, good football team, don't get me wrong, but a recipient of a weak schedule, in my opinion. They beat Notre Dame in week 1, and shout out to the committee for putting Miami into the playoff over a team they did beat head-to-head. However, they suffered multiple losses in ACC play. It's kind of stunning to see a team that took 2 losses in a conference as weak as the ACC actually in the playoff, but that's what we have here. Carson Beck, the Georgia transfer, is Miami's quarterback. To me, the story of his career has been that when he is on the more talented team, the better side, at home in comfortable spots, he's pretty clean, pretty by the book, no issues. When you put him on the road as an underdog against a good team, he can lose his mind and make negative plays and lose you a game by trying to force throws into tight windows that he just can't make. I think we saw that repeatedly this season. Some of his worst performances came on the road, including a game against SMU that they lost in overtime where he had 2 interceptions. For me, I like the Aggies to roll here in a bounce-back week. The Dimers model agrees. Aggies -3.5 is the first play of the College Corner. Our final 2 plays of the College Corner are going to come from the same game, and this is the Friday night game of the college football playoff. It's going to be Oklahoma money line, and it's also going to be the under here. Now, the interesting thing that is hanging over this entire game is the simple fact that Alabama's head coach, Kalen DeBoer, is the #1 candidate for the Michigan head coaching vacancy. He's rumored to be Michigan's top target on the board. Anyone on the inside of that situation will tell you we're waiting to see what happens on Friday. Now, even before the chaotic news of Michigan's head coach, Jerome Moore, being fired immediately for cause. Even before that broke, there were rumors that Kalen DeBoer, the Alabama head coach, was looking for a way out. He doesn't think this is a culture fit. Alabama fans have been frustrated with his performance through 2 years. If you buy into that, and I'm not sure I do, this is a pretty much all-time fade spot. Like, if this guy wants the Michigan job, he needs to lose this game. Otherwise, he's not getting it. They're going to give it to a different candidate. That is what is at stake here. And it sounds crazy, but it is what is at stake here. I would point you to this as well. Alabama was not in the playoff last year. They actually played Michigan. Michigan had a bunch of opt-outs on a pretty bad Michigan team last year, and they beat Kalen DeBoer's Alabama team at full strength in that bowl game. I don't trust this guy at all in big spots, even with or without the Michigan job hanging over this. Oklahoma has really returned to form, in my opinion, since John Mateer has gotten healthy under center. I think the Sooners are a smash spot here. Our model agrees. And then to me, this is an underplay. It's up to 40.5. Our model liked it at under 39.5 this morning. So if it's going to move in the opposite direction, I don't mind that whatsoever. This Alabama offense has really struggled in recent weeks. If you watch the SEC championship game, we had them against Georgia as one of our plays of the week in the College Corner. They couldn't move the ball at all. There was no progress. There were no sustained drives. It was like 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out. Again, if you buy into the idea that DeBoer may want out, this is going to be a distracted spot. I truly believe there's a world here where this Alabama offense is in the single digits. Oklahoma, even if they are rolling offensively, is going to want to make this, a low possession game. That's what you need to do against Alabama. So for me, I totally agree with the model's vision for this game. Oklahoma money line and the under 40.5. There's our 3 plays for the first round of the college football playoff. There are more games beyond these 2. Highly encourage you to check out all that our model has to offer with Dimers Pro, and you can see full probabilities for each game in the playoff. But you see that 62% probability on the under 40.5 is one of the highest we have seen all year.
I just saw it at 41.5 on FanDuel. Yeah. So, yeah,
Right.
I mean, you're getting 2 points better than our model's original best bet line. Looking pretty good.
Yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay, that is College Corner.